Are you thinking about relocating to the Atlanta, Georgia area? Well, let's talk about what you're going to experience once you move here. Now, make sure you get your Benadryl, your Allegra, or your Claritin because pollen is a mess. You'll see a blanket of yellowness all over everything. Your cars, your porches. When you touch it, it's on your hands, so you don't want to touch your face. It's everywhere. You can't open your windows because the pollen will come into your house. And so even if you don't have allergies, you can taste it in your mouth. It is that thick. Now, luckily, pollen is usually runs from March to April. So by the time you get to May, all of that starts to simmer down. But make sure during those months, you have a water hose near you. Now, that's not the only thing you need to be concerned about because we also have bugs and insects. Now, I know you said that bugs and insects are everywhere and they shouldn't be a problem, but because we have mild winter, you don't really feel them. But once it hits springs, oh yes, you will feel them before you see them. Mosquitoes are prevalent. You also have spiders and ants and black ants, red ants, you name it. And it doesn't really mean that you're not clean or taking care of your stuff. It just means that this is the environment that we live in and that we're living in their environment. And so they're not going anywhere. So you want to make sure you have a great pest control company on standby. Now, termites is not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. And so if you are looking to purchase a home, I would highly suggest you have a termite and pest inspection done on the property because termites, again, is going to happen. So you just want to make sure that you put in the things that you need to put in place to help prevent that and mediate the situation. Now, let's talk about this Atlanta traffic. I know this is probably not anything new to you, but Atlanta traffic used to be if you got out of the house in a certain time frame, you can beat the traffic. Now, traffic is all day, every day, Monday through Sunday, from sun up to sundown, and do not let an accident happen. You're just at the mercy at that point. It is crazy. You could try to take a workaround. However, it's probably not going to be worth trying to work around. And then the other thing is, I feel like DOT, the Department of Transportation, is always doing road work. Now, that is beautiful. That's great. That means we have a beautiful city. Our roads are beautiful. They're nice, not a lot of potholes in most cases. However, them working on the road shut down lanes and creates a bottleneck effect, which then creates traffic. So my recommendation, if you are planning on going somewhere and you have a time that you need to be there, leave the house 35 to 45 minutes before you need to be there. So if it takes you an hour to get there, leave the house an hour and 45 minutes. That way you'll be on time. All right, so let's talk about the beautiful things about living in the Atlanta, Georgia area. Hi, did you know that I am an active realtor in the Atlanta, Georgia area? I am out in the market every single day helping buyers and sellers just like you with their real estate needs. So whether you're just wanting additional information or you're looking to make a move, don't be shy. Pick up the phone and give me a call and I'll be happy to help you. Now let's get back to the video. Now, Atlanta has a scene for everyone. I don't care what your lifestyle is, if you have kids, if you're single, if you like sports, if you like arts, whatever it is, Atlanta has something for you. Now, the thing that my clients have told me that have relocated to Atlanta that they just love is the ability to go to different festivals. Usually the festivals are free, but if you want something from a vendor, some drinks, something to eat, souvenirs, things of that nature, of course you'll have to pay for that. But just to be able to go and enjoy yourself and have a good time, again, whether it is your friends, your family, if you got young children, or if it's just you by yourself and you're looking to meet new people, you can go to different festivals. Every city around the metro Atlanta pretty much has a festival or some type of gathering that they will do. If it's not a festival, maybe it's just a concert, or it's, jazz in the square, or movie night in the square, or something like that. However, some of the bigger festivals, I'm going to put them right here so that way you can be on the lookout for those. But they used to even have like Wind Down Wednesdays, where after work you would go into the park. They would have jazz playing. You can get you some wine, some beer, and just have a good old time. But they have a plethora. Every month there are at least 2 to 3 festivals that's going on in this fall, spring, and summer months. Not so much in the winter because it's cold. See more of comedian shows, or you'll see more of big name celebrity concerts, Usher or Beyonce, or along those lines, types of concerts that are indoor of the Phillips Arena or the Turner Center or something like that. But in the summertime, everybody's out. They have their coolers, they have their lawn chairs, and it's just a good old time. So you want to make sure you check that out. The other thing Atlanta is known for is their diverse culture, not only in people, but in food cuisines. You can virtually get anything. If you want Jamaican food, Italian food, Vietnamese food, authentic Chinese food. I'm not talking about China #1. I'm talking about some authentic Chinese food, authentic Japanese food, authentic Indian cuisine. You name it, you can find it in and around the Atlanta area. There's a few restaurants that if you haven't checked out, you most need to check out. From if you're just trying to do fine dining, you can go to the Sundial. It's a beautiful restaurant. It has a restaurant. It's located in a building that's basically at the penthouse level of the building, and it revolves around slowly as you eat, so that way you can get a tour of the entire city as you're enjoying your meal. Very romantic dinner. Or you could just go and, pick something up and go. Or you can just have a nice dinner, but nothing really fancy. You can go to Mary Mac's if you haven't. It's one of the more older restaurants, but oh my goodness, it is good. Okay, so you want to try that. You could try out some barbecue. There's some other places I'll link below. The other thing is Atlanta doesn't have, so let's talk about this transportation. Okay, so Atlanta Airport is that airport. Okay, you can fly out anywhere that you need to fly out. You can, if you want to go to the Bahamas, you can catch a flight to the Bahamas. If you're trying to go to one of the northern states, New York, you can go there. California, you can go there. If you're trying to get to Greece, you could go to Greece. If you're trying to get to Paris, you can get to Paris. It is a international airport. One of, if not the busiest airport in the U.S. Okay, so you can go anywhere using the Atlanta airport. Now, let's talk about distance. Okay, so a lot of my clients are telling me when they're coming that they are just surprised at the distance between everything. You're going to be in a car for 15 to 20 minutes just to get to something. And if you're trying to go from one city to another city, 45 minutes. Okay, just book 45 minutes because it's going to take you a little minute. Nothing is down the street and around the corner. So if somebody tells you I'm down the street or it's down the street and around the corner, you need to be asking which corner. Okay, because it's not. It's going to take you like 20 to 30 minutes to get there. Nothing is walkable for the most part. Yes, if you're lucky and your neighborhood happens to be on the corner of Walmart or Target or Kroger's or something like that, yes, you have a prime piece of real estate, because most people have to get into the car to drive. And if you are trying to get, let's say, from Gwinnett to McDonough, our transit system is not that vast. If you are needing to get around the heart of Atlanta, then yes, I would say MARTA transit system would be an awesome option for you. However, if you're trying to get from North Atlanta to South Atlanta, then you're going to need a car because our transit system is not that robust. Hopefully they'll expand it, but they haven't yet. So that is it for today's video. Let me know what your experience has been moving to Atlanta if you've already moved. If you're thinking about making a move, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Let's discuss your options and I'll be happy to help you make that move. Until next time, bye.